This video is for the woman with a vision, that vision that she sees when she closes her eyes, that vision that she can feel deep inside, the vision she's afraid of saying loud to everyone because it's bigger than what most people would dream of. She's finally ready to start. She knows she needs a clear, intuitive roadmap. The reason it has to be intuitive is because she knows it's the only way it will stick. It has to feel right with her highest self. I'm Alicia. I'm a 20-year-old web designer and studio owner from Copenhagen, and 8 months ago I quit my job to go full-time on my business. I post these videos to inspire women to stop living life on autopilot and start creating their dream reality, because it's a lot simpler than you think. And if you stick around, I'll give you my free intuitive roadmap template that you can fill out and figure it out. It makes it a whole lot easier. Let's get into it. Here's where we'll work through 4 stages, okay? The first one is the inner work, the most important part. The second is how to learn a skill. The third stage is how to sell that skill. And the fourth stage is how to scale it. This is gonna be very interesting. It's a whole masterclass in a YouTube video. Most people try to build their business from logic only. They overthink, they overplan, and then they burn out because the systems don't match who they are. I've been there myself. When your business doesn't feel aligned, you stop creating, you lose momentum, you start doubting your vision, think of quitting, not because it's wrong, but because it's not structured right. And I've been there. When everything looks good on paper, but deep down you know this isn't gonna work. When you build an intuitive roadmap, you get clarity without losing creativity. You wake up knowing what to focus on, what actually moves the needle in your life and your business, without forcing yourself to fit into someone else's system. That's exactly what makes your brand feel like you and run like a business. Here's where we'll work through 4 stages, okay? The first one is the inner work, the most important part. The second is how to learn a skill. The third stage is how to sell that skill. And the fourth stage is how to scale it. Gonna be very interesting. It's a whole masterclass in a YouTube video. Stage number 1, understand this, okay? You can be that woman that you dream of being today, because a woman is not the car she drives, it's not the clothes she wears, it's not that her house or her money. She is her habits, her discipline, her beliefs, her confidence, and the skills and knowledge that she has. So we do the inner work and decide who we want to be today. In the template that I've crafted below, I have carefully crafted questions to help you discover yourself. And it goes through the limiting beliefs you might have about money, her habits, her mindset, and a lot more. Once you fill that out, you can start being her today. And the deal about inner work is when you know who you are, it's a lot easier to be focused on what it is that you want to achieve and know what is right from wrong for you, not just what the world tells you. You will know intuitively, this is where I want to go and this is not where I want to go. Because as much as it is about saying yes to opportunities, it is also saying no. So this is why it's step number 1. You have to know which direction you're going. Otherwise, you won't know right from wrong for you. And this is what makes this work, because we start here with what's important for you. So it's you crafting your own life. It's not me telling you what to do. You are filling it out. I'm just giving you the template. This takes you to stage number 2, because now you're committed, you're focused, you have a direction. Let's learn a skill. Because once you've aligned internally, you need a vehicle, your skill, your craft, or service that will carry your vision. Maybe it's web design like it was for me. Maybe you need something more practical, like, I don't know, in the beauty industry, you could do nails, you could do lashes, you could do brows. I always recommend starting with a service-based business, because then you can literally start today if you wanted to. And it's so important to realize that once you get the ball going quick and you realize you get that first win, first client, first post, first anything, you start to realize how fast your reality can change, because you're taking action on it and you're aligning your frequency to the person that already has everything that you dream of. And I have to tell you, be completely real and honest with you. When I first started out, web design wasn't my passion. I wasn't good at it. I didn't know anything. I landed my first client before knowing how to design a website, because I knew that if I landed a client, I would be under pressure to deliver, and it would push me to actually learn the skill. And that's exactly what it did, because after that project, I was so confident. I was like, throw any project at me, I can handle it. And 3 years later, here I am, able to handle every project that gets thrown at me because I kept going. Which leads me to, don't wait for the perfect skill before you start, okay? Pick one thing and then go all in on that one thing. Let that action that you take bring you clarity, because once you start seeing it work, and it will work, you gain so much confidence you can't stop. And this stage practically could look like that you invest in a course, maybe you invest in a mentor, maybe you pick one skill and then just learn about it for free online. With web design or UX design, I invested in the Google UX professional certificate course. It took me like 6 months. Like, that was a deep course, but it also, like, I felt like I had a direction, so it helped me a lot. Also, it could look like you practicing your skill daily. It doesn't have to be web design. It could also be photography, marketing, ads, content, influencer marketing. It could be, again, like I said, lashes, nails, treatments, anything. There's courses within any of the fields. You can easily do your research on Instagram, TikTok, anywhere, okay, and find what's right for you. And honestly, as I've mentioned any of these ideas, some have probably already lit a spark in your head, so follow that intuition, okay? And girls, confidence, honestly, it does not come from you saying affirmations in the mirror. It comes from you taking action every single day. It comes from competence. It comes from you knowing that actually I got this. And the way you get that feeling truly into your core is by taking action. So outwork your self-doubt. You can do it. This is not, I know feminine gurus, oh, everything should come easily, all of that. Yes, but at the same time, understand that you have to go through the work stages to get there. Stage number 3, which I know is going to be the hardest part, is selling it, okay? And this is why. Because here is where 99% of people fall off, because they are so afraid of showing up online. They are so afraid of being judged. They are so afraid of all these things that they just fall off the wagon. Let me tell you, you cannot afford to be private. There's a reason you clicked on this video. There's a reason you have that vision. There's a difference between intuition and fear. Remember that, okay? Realize when you post content, you attract, you build your garden, you put out your energy, your stories, you make it possible for your dream audience to find you, for your clients to find you. And let me tell you, every single one of my clients have reached out to me because of my content. There are 4 ways to get leads. Leads being people that are interested in your service and could potentially be your client. And this is taught in Alex Hormozi's $100 Million Leads book. There are 4 ways: warm outreach, cold outreach, content, and ads, okay? I've mentioned them here. I'll make separate videos on each one of them, but have these in mind because you need to go through all the stages first. And I already know once you go through stage 1 and 2, you'll automatically know what all these 4 are, but I'm already mentioning them here because so you have an idea of what's waiting for you, okay? But we'll go more into depth in that in separate videos. And it's also just to tell you that, like I said in the beginning, it's very simple. This whole business game could be very simple. Don't overcomplicate it. There are already industry leaders teaching these things for free online, okay? You will find your way. Just get going. I know you're here for a reason, and I know you have your vision for a reason. And you have to realize this stage is the stage where you cannot let go, okay? My biggest recommendation is doing content, because content is going to be the motor that automatically gets everything going. Like, you get one client and everything just starts going, okay? It will keep compounding and you will receive so many opportunities that you didn't even think were possible. Then we hit stage 4. After all of this, imagine this person that you have become. You're comfortable on camera, you're creating content, you're in your CEO era, you're getting clients, you're getting paid. You are her. It might not be perfect, which is perfectly okay, but you are getting better every single day and you're getting more proud of yourself. You're gaining confidence. Like, you are so much closer to your dream reality than you thought would ever be possible, okay? All because you trusted in yourself and you went through the steps. So you've reached stage 4 where you're ready to scale it. Okay, now you're getting busy. You almost don't have time for that 9 to 5. You almost don't have time for that, even that part-time job. And now it's like, okay, how can I scale this, or how can I automate it? And you're starting to get these real businessy questions in your head, okay? Once you have momentum, you need systems that can hold it. Otherwise, you'll burn out. I've been there. This is where you start creating your workflows, your content systems, your websites. You start putting everything down in your Notion or your Notes app, wherever, and you start delegating, and you need help finding the right people. You're scaling, like you're doing it. This is where I help my clients with web design and their systems, especially in content. I have a content system that turns one idea into 39 pieces of content, which sounds absolutely crazy, but it's not. Trust me, it works. So when you reach this stage, hit me up or watch other videos on my channel because it will really help you a lot. I'm a Notion geek. I'm a systems geek. So I love having everything structured, which is why I'm also making this video and why I've also made the intuitive roadmap guide for you. So if you ever need the help in this stage, reach out. I would love to help you. And at the end, I just want to say wherever you are is exactly where you need to be. Whether you're still dreaming, whether you're learning, whether you're actually starting to show up, or whether you're building systems, you're exactly where you need to be. Don't compare your chapter 1 to someone's chapter 400. Also, you never know what's going on behind the scenes. Don't compare. Don't be hard on yourself. Love yourself through this because, like I said, you can just choose to show up as that woman today and be your best today, and you're already 100 times closer than you think you are. Your vision isn't unrealistic, it's sacred. There's a reason you have been given the vision, and it's because you can actually make it a reality. So keep doing the inner work, keep mastering your craft, keep showing up. When you're ready to create structure, hit me up. Remember, to make this easier, I've created a free intuitive roadmap template. It's a template that walks you through every stage. You can download it through the link in the description. Start there, let it guide you, and watch how everything begins to flow from within. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Can't wait to see you in the next one.